Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, the office of Musalia Mudavadi has deliberately distanced itself from a party that has been widely shared. And I'm talking about a party by the name DNA. Now, this party, Democratic National Alliance, it's believed that it's a party that Cleophas Malala is associated with. Now, initially, there was planned that Cleophas Malala would be part and parcel of the party that is being launched by Rigathi Gachagua. But in a latest posting, Cleophas Malala was seen in a party known as Democratic National Alliance. Now, I know you're wondering why I'm bringing on board Cleophas Malala and Musalia Mudavadi. It is very simple. You cannot separate Cleophas Malala and Musalia Mudavadi. Now, that is where we start this discussion from. Now, the second thing, Rigathi Gachagua is going to form a party. Musalia Mudavadi sacrificed his party for UDA and joined UDA. But Musalia Mudavadi is not even a deputy party leader there, not even a secretary general. Now, recently, William Ruto made a pronouncement during this Mount Kenya tour that once they completed their term, they were going to hand over that mantle to Kithure Kindiki. And you have seen in the Mount Kenya, people talking about Kithure Kindiki inheriting William Ruto. Now, since that is the second point, ladies and gentlemen, our focus remains on this new party, the DNA, because Musalia Mudavadi knows very well that he needs a party. He must have a party, and especially he has seen what happened between Rigathi Gachagua and Ruto. He doesn't want to make a similar mistake. And that is why this story that Cleophas Malala has abandoned Rigathi Gachagua for the Democratic Nation Alliance is something that we want to believe in. So before I explore this story further, because there's a tweet, there's a video, and there's a story here from the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, which are sought to distance themselves from that posting. But first of all, before I share that story further, kindly like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for your support. Someone by the name Dikembe shared something here regarding Cleophas Malala, and even went to an extent of showcasing, I think this is believed to be a party leader associated with this party. But first of all, let me take you through Dikembe's posting. He says, fired UDA Secretary General Cleophas Malala seems to have abandoned Rigathi Gachagua for the Democratic National Alliance. DNA is fringe party that used to be known as Umoja Summit Party. Sources say Malala is trying to craft an alliance of Mudavadi and Kalonzo backed by Rigathi. So there's something here that Cleophas Malala is working on. Remember, if you are very careful during the 2022 campaigns, you must have seen that Cleophas Malala is the one who was indebted to that crafting of the alliance between ANC and UDA that formed the Kenya Kwanza.
That our chief negotiator is Musalia Mudavadi. Na Musalia akienda kuongea na nyinyi, he will negotiate on behalf of our people.
Mumesema niongee na Musalia ama mmesemaje? Mumesema niongee na Musalia? Mumesema niongee na Mwami Musalia?
He has a direct line. Senator wenu wa Kakamega has a direct line.
This time around, Cleophas Malala is playing the same game. That's why Dikembe is telling us that there is an alliance that is being worked on, an alliance of Mudavadi, Kalonzo, backed by Rigathi. I don't know that this is true, but this is something that has been shared. Now, let me take you again to something here. You know, these are developing stories, matters this alliance. Because Musalia Mudavadi's office has come out guns blazing on this posting and distanced himself. But that is just a posting that was shared. You see, The office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary sought to clarify this matter and say that they are part and parcel of UDA. But we know all about politics, because even during the Jubilee days whereby Uhuru and Ruto used to clash, there emerged the UDA party. And quickly, Ruto distanced himself from that party. But then slowly, he started embracing the party, and we could see that he was totally behind the formation of that party. And that's why he's a party leader. And that is why UDA is the party that is in government. That was also a game plan. So we cannot rule out the possibility of Musalia Mudavadi being part of DNA. Musalia Mudavadi can be part of DNA. Cleophas Malala has quickly gone to the Western, and the game plan of Rigathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya is exactly what Cleophas Malala is replicating in the Western area. But the big question is, who is Cleophas Malala doing this on behalf? Is it on behalf of Wetangula? I don't think so. Wetangula has his Ford Kenya party still intact. So the only person we suspect is Mudavadi. Mudavadi is a political figure. Remember, Cleophas Malala has a game plan, just like I told you, and this game plan is to wrestle the whole of Western to Musalia Mudavadi's side. And that's why I'm agreeing with people who are trying to say that Musalia Mudavadi is not happy. First and foremost, if I may take you back to the signing of the MOU. You remember the MOU signing? And Musalia Mudavadi did not attend that session. Why? Most likely because he did not agree with the issue of signing the MOU, because that gave Raila Amolo Odinga more powers over him. Whereas, if you look at the structure of the executive, Musalia Mudavadi is the third in command in executive. Not by the constitution, but in executive, because it is the president, the second, the deputy president, then the prime cabinet secretary. So because Raila had an MOU with Ruto, that would give Raila Amolo Odinga more privileges over him. So that is the reason why he never attended that meeting. And that explains why this issue with Cleophas Malala seems to be something ambao ni ya ukweli. I agree with this posting from Dikembe for one sole reason, that Musalia Mudavadi must have a backup plan. He can't just go into 2027 and beyond still being under UDA. Alafu ikifika ile wakati wa election 2032, for example, if Ruto secures a second term, hiwe wanapatia Kindiki. Akipeana Kindiki, then role gani ambao Musalia Mudavadi atakuwa na? Musalia Mudavadi itabidi yeye awe kama deputy again. Now, he was a vice president during Moi, na tena hawe deputy tena. I'm not saying that Musalia Mudavadi anaweza kataa your position, because if he agreed to be a prime cabinet secretary, to be under Rigathi Gachagua, someone whom he is superior to in the society, then he can as well settle for the deputy president position with an intention that maybe Kithure Kindiki akimaliza miaka 10 hati iwe yeye. So I think because of that realization, Musalia Mudavadi finds himself in the position where he might jump into this party and become a party leader. We can't rule out these possibilities, ladies and gentlemen. I told you at one particular time talked about Western, kwamba wao pia wanataka kuproduce rais. Atwoli. Yeah? So if Mount Kenya wamesema kwamba Kindiki natachukua, then Atwoli's dream is dead on arrival. So the only way out is Musalia Mudavadi to join the DNA. Ama iwe ni yeye ameform party chini ya maji, lakini Musalia Mudavadi ionekane kama Cleophas Malala ndio yuko pale, lakini ni Musalia Mudavadi ndiye anatengenezewa njia ambao yeye atapitia wakati ambapo wameachana na William Ruto. I think that is the case, ladies and gentlemen. So just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about this latest development about a new party. This has been shared by Dikembe, a Twitter handler, an ex-handler. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.